I'm Erin O'Leary with Around the World, and today I would like to talk to you about why you should travel solo at least once in your lifetime. So I went on this date with this guy a few months ago, and he started talking to me about travel. And he started to lay down the hints pretty hard. He was telling me that he had like a whole month of vacation coming up, and that he really wanted to go with somebody, that he wanted to go somewhere exotic, maybe in Southeast Asia or Thailand or something like that. And I got the message for sure, but I was thinking, okay, it's a little bit too soon. I'm not really sure. So I asked him, well, why don't you just go by yourself? Well, he responded to me, oh my God, I would never do something like that. Can you imagine being one of those people that sits in a restaurant by yourself? I was like, well, yeah, actually, I can imagine that because I've done that plenty of times in my life. And yeah, okay, I understand where you're coming from. It can be weird. It can be strange to like go on a trip by yourself. I get that. And a lot of people, I think, don't do it because maybe they're afraid, or maybe they don't have the courage to do it, or maybe just because they prefer to be around other people. But today, I would like to talk to you a little bit about what it is that you can gain from taking yourself on a holiday at least once in your lifetime. Now, before we get into it, I also want to make it clear that when we're talking about solo travel, I am not talking about quitting your job and traveling around Southeast Asia for 6 months. Like, that's not what I mean by solo travel. It could be a day trip, it could be a weekend away, it could be longer. It's whatever you feel like you want to do. Like that thing that you've always wanted to do, but like you can never find the right person to go with you at the right time, etc. I'm talking about that. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, or a place that you've been wanting to see for a really long time, I'm talking about taking that chance and actually being able to do it, and the things that you would actually gain from taking yourself on that trip. It automatically becomes more about the destination than the people you're with. So suddenly you go to a new place, and all of a sudden you're noticing everything. You can see the way the people dress, what the people eat. You start to see how the culture interacts with each other, different experiences. You're just more in tune to your senses and the things around you than you are focusing on having to talk to somebody the entire time or the conversations you're having. So it becomes much more about a place and the experience and the feelings you get from a place rather than the people that you're spending all your time with. Automatically, you'll meet more people. This is the number one reason why you should be open to the idea of traveling by yourself. I mean, the chances that somebody's going to approach you in a group of other people, or even with just one other person, are far slimmer than if somebody is going to come up to you when you're traveling by yourself. I mean, I know that some people might be afraid and they don't really want to be approached by people when they're traveling by themselves. That's totally understandable. But at the same time, like, thinking back on my own travel experiences, some of my best friends that I have right now in my life, I met them while I was traveling. I met them either in an airport or in a restaurant, or I met them at a hostel. Like, some of my closest friends I actually met because I was traveling by myself. It gave me the perfect opportunity either to approach these people or to be approached by these people. It opens up a different side of you where you can really be who you want to be. You're not constricted by your daily routine or what you're used to, and it really opens the door that you can meet people in a more authentic way and connect with them in a more personable way. And I think that's one of the best reasons to travel by yourself. Flexibility and being able to do whatever you want to do are other great reasons why you should travel by yourself. It's not easy to change your plans on a dime, but if you are traveling alone, you can do whatever you want to do, whenever you want to do it. So, for example, I was traveling in Southeast Asia, and I met some guys that were like, yeah, we're going to take some motorbikes, and we're going to ride up the coast, and we're going to have this great experience. Do you want to join us? Why not? So, of course, I hitched a ride. I went on this crazy cool adventure with these guys, and it was really awesome. And these are the kinds of things that you can do when you're by yourself. Not only that, but just recently I was in Gran Canaria, and I was traveling and I could just make my own schedule. So for example, the first few days I was there, I was hiking, I was walking around the city, I was taking pictures like the whole time. And then I got to a point and I was like, okay, what do I need? Like, I feel exhausted, I'm tired, my feet hurt, like I've been walking for 3 days straight. And then I was like, I need to rest. So I spent the last couple days at the beach and it was amazing. I didn't do anything, I just relaxed, I laid out in the sun, I read a book. And like, this is the other beauty of being able to travel by yourself. You're not having to cater your whole schedule around what everybody else wants to do. I mean, how many times have you heard, I need a vacation from my vacation? And why? It's because you're there with a whole bunch of other people and you have to balance everybody else's schedules. One person wants to go to this museum, another person wants to go to an amusement park, another person wants to lay on the beach, and then you want to go to all these different restaurants. So like by the end of the day, you've just packed your entire schedule full of so many things just to make everybody happy. And yeah, at the end of the day, you're going to feel exhausted because you've just been going nonstop. It will build confidence. So another really great reason to travel by yourself is because suddenly you're out of your comfort zone a little bit and you have to rely and trust yourself for getting things done or to do things. For example, you're not relying on somebody else to read a map for you, to help you navigate the city. You're not relying on somebody else to do all the translation for you. And it really puts you in a situation where you have to pay attention to the things that you are going on around you, and then you have to rely on your own instincts to really build up that confidence and to navigate the place that you're in. So confidence is a really great skill that you can gain just by traveling by yourself. Facing your fears and getting out of your comfort zone is another huge reason why you should travel by yourself, why you should take on that challenge. Because yeah, we're all afraid of something, and those fears can really hold us back in life. But when we expose ourselves to new experiences and really just push ourselves out of that comfort zone, we gain so much valuable life lessons and life experience. It's not easy. Like when I backpacked Southeast Asia, it was one of the scariest things I ever did. Like I had never bought a one-way ticket somewhere and just had no plan whatsoever. Like I was a person who had a plan all the time, and I had like 3 backup plans in case the first couple plans didn't work out. Like that's been my life experience. But like when I went to Southeast Asia and I just backpacked with no plan, it turned out to be one of the most unique experiences of my life because I really faced a lot of fears. Like I went jumping off of a cliff and doing all these things that I wouldn't normally do. But being in that element, I was like, I'm just not going to say no to anything. Like I just want to try everything new for myself because I wanted to get over all the fears that I had holding me back in life. And it was amazing. It was one of the best experiences. Last but not least, traveling by yourself will change you. I think for the better. But it will give you an opportunity to face your fears, to get out of your comfort zone, to meet more people, to be more flexible, to do what you want to do, to get in touch with your needs, all of the things we talked about. But all of that together will change who you are as a person. You will become somebody who is more self-reliant, more independent, more able to think outside of the box. All of these skills are extremely marketable and extremely great life skills to learn. And I feel like the best way to learn them is really to put yourself in these new situations, to try something that you're not very comfortable with, and to just get used to doing it. You don't have to travel all the time. Traveling solo is not going to be for everyone, but I do think that if you do it at least once in your lifetime, it's going to help you have a better understanding of who you are as a person. Once again, I'm Erin O'Leary with Around the World. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you have any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comments below. You can also give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more videos like this coming to you soon. Thanks so much and have a great day.